Hey, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? Grant F here again with another great video review for you guys. Today, I'm really excited to bring you my review for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This sequel was by far above and beyond way better than the first Captain America. I loved the first Captain America, the first Avenger. I felt like it was a little flawed. It was kind of hokey and kind of corny at times, but I think it kind of matched the tone of the film because it was set during World War II in the 1940s. And I really loved the, homage to the old Captain America when he was kind of being a dancing monkey, so to speak, when he was trying to sell war bonds. I really liked that aspect of the film. And Chris Evans just pulls off the role of Stephen Rogers beautifully. I mean, I can't picture anyone else playing Captain America. But The Winter Soldier takes place a couple years after the events of the Avengers in New York with the alien invasion that Loki brought upon humanity. And Captain America has been working with S.H.I.E.L.D. for the last 2 years, doing espionage missions, basically being the soldier that can do things that other normal soldiers and agents for S.H.I.E.L.D. couldn't. And him and Black Widow have kind of developed this respect for each other. They go on missions together. The opening scene in the film involves them taking over a ship that's been hijacked by pirates, taking back a ship that's been hijacked by pirates, and that is just an awesome scene showcasing Captain America's awesome fighting abilities and tactical skills. Just an awesome, awesome scene. Then you kind of get this sense that Captain America is not really, trusting Shield because they're not the agency, the company, I guess, that he wants to work for anymore because they're doing a lot of shady backroom dealings with politicians, and they're sacrificing, national security in favor of catching the bad guys before they even commit the crime. And I'm sure you guys have seen the trailers. There's that great scene where Stephen Rogers says, this is not freedom, this is fear, and that really kind of sets the tone for the film because it's really kind of like a political spy thriller with superhero comic books, kind of thrown into the mix. Really, one of my favorite parts, or one of my favorite aspects of the film, is Nick Fury. Samuel Jackson just, nails it out of the park as Nick Fury. A lot of people were skeptical when they cast him because he's a black man, and in the comics, Nick Fury is white. But I think in this film, you really do get to see a side of Nick Fury that you've never seen before. He is a person that's kind of pushed up against the wall by his superiors, and he has to do things that are questionable and kind of unethical, and that's where him and Stephen Rogers, butt heads, because Stephen Rogers doesn't like he doesn't like all the gray area that Shield is kind of delving into, because Captain America, he's a man out of time. He comes from a much more simpler time. World War II, the 40s, the bad guys were pretty cut and dry. Were pretty easy to point out. The good guys were the good guys, the bad guys were the bad guys. It was black and white. But now, fast forward, 70 years into our generation, in the 2000s, the 2010s, there's a lot of gray. There's not a whole lot of black and white anymore. The lines kind of become blurred, and Black Widow and Stephen Rogers discover this conspiracy going on with Hydra. And I don't want to spoil it, but there are a lot of revelations in this film. And there's even some tie-ins to the S.H.I.E.L.D. television show, which I thought was really cool. This was, by far, of all the standalone Avengers films, this is by far my favorite. I mean, it's up there. I even consider it up there with some of the best comic book films of all time, like The Avengers, The Dark Knight, Iron Man, Spider-Man 2. It was so, so good. I was blown away. The only problems that I had with the film, which are very, very, very few. I pretty much consider it a near flawless film. But the only problems that I had with it was there were some story arcs that weren't quite tied up completely. One dealing with Peggy Carter. There is kind of a really sweet, dramatic scene between Stephen Rogers and Peggy Carter, who is now an old, elderly woman with Alzheimer's that he comes and visits. And they never really kind of tie up anything like with his relationship to her. Like, you only see him and her in this one scene. He doesn't like go back to see her at the end of the film or anything like that, which I thought was kind of weird. But you really get a new love interest for Captain America, which is Sharon Carter, Peggy Carter's niece, who is working for Shield, and you can definitely see that in the future films that they're gonna, as the comics show, that they actually do have a romantic relationship. And Anthony Mackie as Falcon was awesome. He's always been in the comics Captain America's like right hand man. His wings, his wingsuit was badass. He had like these really cool like machine guns. He, I think, is a really cool addition to like the Avengers canon. The villain in this film might surprise you, but it kind of might not. Some people could kind of see it coming. I've talked to some people that have already seen the film. I've already seen it twice. I loved it. I want to see it a third time. But the villains and who end up being, the ultimate bad guys in this film might surprise you if you don't see it coming. But yeah, I can't speak enough praise for this film. It is so good. It is so greatly directed. The script, the screenplay, the dialogue. There's some really funny, humorous moments where a lot of people are cracking jokes at Cap, saying that he's like 95 years old, and Chris Evans just really, really shines in this role. I'm so glad that he was chosen to play Captain America. And I'm really, really glad that he is kind of becoming the leader that he should be of the Avengers. Because in the comics he is. He was the leader. And in here he's really, putting his foot down and saying, standing up for what's right. And that's so Captain America. I mean, they have completely nailed the character of Cap in this second film. Definitely stay around for after the credits. There's one post-credit scene and then another post-credit scene towards the very end of the credits that will tie into Avengers: Age of Ultron, and I think a little bit of Captain America 3 as well. Some new baddies on the horizon, and some new characters from the Marvel comics that are going to come into play, which I think is going to be really cool. So yeah, guys, that's my review for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Loved it. 2 thumbs up, 5 stars out of 5. Go see this film. You will not be disappointed. You guys let me know in the comments what you thought of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will be happy to bring you guys some more reviews. Y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.